You see, there's something called the imposter syndrome. It's a psychological distress where the sufferer will always feel inadequate. Where though he may have been proven that he is competent, but he will always feel insufficient. For example, a worker at in a company, for example, could be promoted for his input or his impact at work. And then he will consistently be feeling like, perhaps it's just luck. Perhaps the CEO just like that face. He or she will feel not good enough. He will consistently be feeling like a fraud, even when there are results to show that he is competent. Sometimes he may even be feeling that it's a matter of time, he will soon be found out not to be good enough. It's called imposter syndrome. Sufferers are always low on confidence, even though they are high in ability. There's an opposite to it. This is the Dunning-Kruger effect, which I feel the opposition is suffering from. Whereby, even though every evidence points to the fact that you are incompetent, you will always feel superior. It's overestimation effect, whereby, someone may feel he is the best in the room. You have seen where even when a student fails, they will think the lecturers is just picking on him or her. He's always better than everybody else, even when the result proves to the contrary. They are always high on confidence, but low on ability. Why have I said this? At every point, the opposition have been trying to paint an inflated picture of what they truly are. The Dunning-Kruger effect. Initially, they said they were having a coalition. And we say, how is it a coalition? Particularly when they kept referring to 2014, just like APC 2014, just like APC in 2014. I said, no, it is nothing alike. It is nothing like 2014, whatever you guys have here. Because in 2014, there was a CPC, there was an ANPP, there was an ACN. Each of these parties, and there were elements of APGA and some elements of PDP. But these three parties as a whole submitted their respective identities. Their independence was submitted, merged into one APC. All right? So those parties no longer exist. They now exist within the new structure called the APC, as at the time they then faced the election in 2015. What you guys have, Atiku left PDP, PDP is still existing. Amechi left APC, APC still exists. Obi left Labour Party, Labour still exists. Then individuals leaving their party defecting, as they always do during election seasons. And then you want to force it on us that it's a coalition. It's the same thing they did yesterday, where they said oppositions have gathered and they have a resolution that they're sponsoring only one candidate. Which opposition? SDP, led by, we can say, their former presidential candidates, Ade Ebenezer, Mr. Ebenezer. I can't remember his full names now. Adewale Ebenezer. The former leader is absent. SDP was not represented in that gathering. Were they? No. The leader of the PDP today, recognized by law, Minister Nyesom Wike, was not present there. The leader of the Accord Party, by virtue of his office, being a sitting governor, Governor Ademola Adeleke, was not present in that party. The leader of the Labour Party, also by virtue of his office, being the only elected executive officer there, Alex Oti, was not present in that gathering. The leader of APGA, Governor Soludo, the governor of Anambra State, was not present. And you say the opposition parties are picking one candidate. Where are the opposition parties? In contrast, those that attended that party and presenting themselves as oppositions, all of them, the major ones among them, known to us and unknown to law. The faction of ADC, which Atiku represents, that ADC is currently led by Antebellum. The party has no leader today. They are not available on the INEC register. The faction of the PDP that attended that gathering, Makinde, his convention, which he organized in that same Ibadan some months ago, had been nullified. It's a nullity by law. So factions not known to law met and reached a resolution, and they want to force that on the public as the opposition. Dunning-Kruger effect. They are high on confidence and low on ability, and it's self-delusion. And the worst kind of delusion a man can suffer from is self-delusion, because you can deceive others. But when you deceive yourself, you have a terminal ailment you might not recover from.